And then outside. Inside. Outside shin. And then hamstring. Top of your quad. Outside of your quad. And then if you can, sit on it and kind of roll your tuchus. Just on that one side. Right? Focus on one side. And then switch the other leg, hamstring. Quad, top first. Outside. And then sit on it and roll your other glute out. Okay, and then put that to the side. Sit in butterfly. Sit in butterfly and try and press your knees down, okay? And then you're going to walk your arms forward and stretch forward. Try and hold your knees down though. Try and lengthen out your spine a little more, Katie. It's good with your legs. Yeah. So you're trying to get flat back. Angelina, very good. Try and push your knees down just a little bit more, sweetie, so they're flat on the ground. And then flat back. Very good though. Try and lengthen out of your back. If you get to a position where you're down and you want to use your arms to help push your knees down, you can. You're trying to get a flat back and flat knees on the ground. Don't get into a super comfortable position. You want to make sure that you're pushing yourself when you're stretching. Okay, coming out of that one, put your, it doesn't matter, right or left leg forward, one leg forward, and move back a bit. Flexed foot, parallel, and then you're going to reach forward. So straight out in front of you, the other leg's in rotiré, we're going to do flexed foot. That means you've got to pull your toes back, right? Not just a half flexed foot. Yeah, use your hand to pull your toes back. If your leg is hyperextended, you'll notice your heel comes off the ground, that's fine. And you're just going to hold it there. Nose to knee. Really try and lengthen out your back, okay, and keep both shoulders even so that your center line is going over your leg. And then really pulling that flexed foot, you're going to turn your leg out. You might have to shift it over, like inwards a little bit if it goes too far out the side. Okay, and then keep the knee straight. Keep the knee really straight. Don't let it bend at all. Yep. So Abby, I would pull that leg up. You've got hyperextended legs, so make sure that your leg is pulled tight. And then head goes down. Really pull that flexed foot back and lengthen over that hamstring. Addison, pull behind the knee more. Yes, 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 yes. Everyone just double check your knee. Some of you, I can't see your knee, so just double check, okay, that you're pulling the knee straight. It's really important, otherwise you won't really feel the full stretch. And then switch legs. So you're going to go back to parallel, excuse me, parallel, flexed foot still, straight knee obviously, and then your center is coming over your leg. And then shift to turn out. Once you turn out, make sure that your leg still stays in directly in front of you, so you might have to move it back in a little bit. pull behind the knee, keep hold of that flexed foot, and stretch over the leg. And then come out of that one. For the next one, we're going to lie down on the ground. If you can have a wall to support your supporting leg, that would be helpful. If not, don't worry about it. You're just doing the same stretch essentially, but you're lying down on your back and you're putting, if you put one leg, I'm sitting on a cushion, but you get the idea. If you can put one leg up against the wall, like this, in a turned out, flexed foot position, bare feet would probably help you like stick to the wall a little bit better than if you've got shoes on or tights or whatever. And then you're gonna lie down and then do the same stretch. So holding onto the foot like this and then stretching up, right? But you're in a lying down position. So get your foot up against the wall, turn it out, Addison, like it would be a turned out supporting leg, yep. And then develop the other one up, and you're gonna hold. So say I'm holding my right leg's up, my right hand is gonna hold my toe back, and my left hand is gonna hold underneath my heel so that I'm continuing to turn out, and it's gonna go over the front of me. So I'm gonna say that again. I've got my right leg up, my right hand is gonna hold my toe and pull it so it's turning out, and my left hand is gonna go underneath my heel and push so that we can have turned out, and it's going to go right over the top of you. And you're going to keep your bottom leg, your supporting leg, flat, turned out against the wall, pressing into the wall, and it should help it like not like come popping off the ground like sometimes it does, right? And we just hold it there. We're just still working on stretching. If you wanted to wrap the arm, you totally can. Katie, you're in a weird position. Are you holding your right hand, leg? You're holding your right leg? Okay, so you're gonna take your right hand is gonna hold your toe here. No, not like, well, if you wanna go under, it's gotta go all the way under and hold the toe. Yeah, and then turn it out. Have your other like hand help turn it out. That's a go. And then pull behind the knee. Pull behind the knee. Come on. Yes. Hello. There it is. Who else? Okay. Addison, you're twisting a lot. You got to keep both sides of your back on the ground. Abby, pull behind the knee. Remember, you're trying to get it as close to your face as possible, but you're also trying to keep your turn out, flexed foot turned out position. And then come out of that one and switch over. Make sure the supporting leg's nice and stable. Up against the wall, turned out too. Don't have it parallel, turned out. Hold on to that turn out on the leg that you're extending up. Pull behind the knee, Abby. Be careful you're not twisting. You want to keep both sides of your back on the ground. Good, Zoe. Miss Addison, you can do better than that, girl. Come on. Come on. You look like me there. Sad little old me trying to stretch. Come on, Addison. You can do better. Come on, Abby. Pull it down. Pull it close to your body. Okay, come out of that one. Shake it out. Move it around. If you can sit up against your wall there, like flat back up against the wall, that would be great. If not, don't worry about it. And you're going to do the bottom stretch that we do, which is like one foot crosses over and then you pull this one up. You're trying to get your whole back on the wall or whatever you're leaning up against. And your ankle is going to be on top of your knee, okay? And then push that knee back and then pull up. So it's no point in having the knee come towards you, right? Make sure it's going backwards. And then just sit up tall and just hold it there. And then come out of that one, switch legs. Make sure you're sitting your lower back up against your wall. So you don't want to be like curling under, you know, with your pelvis. And then come out of that one. Okay, you're going to sit in straddle. Just plain old straddle, nothing special, just to warm up straddle a bit. One thing to remember with straddle is that you're turned out, okay? Even when you go forward, even when you come forward, your legs are still in a turned out position. They shouldn't be falling forward. Okay, and off we go. Come forward with the body, reach forward. You're trying to get to a flat back. Reach forward, Anna. You're in a good position. Don't let your legs fall forward though. Good. And then sit up, but just stay in straddle. So you're going to push yourself forward a little bit. You're trying to get to as close to flat as you can get. Okay? Right? Sitting up. Then you're going to bend one leg up into half spider, let's call it. Right? So one leg is bent up until you get to a flat foot. Once you get that leg bent up, if you need to like push yourself forward again, you can to readjust. But you're trying to aim and kind of push yourself forward to get to hips, knees, and ankles in the same line. Okay? Then you're going to use, so say I've got my right leg up. I'm going to use my left hand, the opposite hand to the leg that's up, is going to sit behind me and help me push forward. Right, so I'm lifted up out of the spine and I'm not like curling, okay? So I'm lifted here and then this same hand is gonna just open and push down. So it's pushing backwards. So my knee is gonna be up here and I'm gonna just open and push it down so it's turned out. Does that make sense for everyone? Can you see? Hang on, maybe if I turn this way. So here's my leg here and I'm gonna go like this. Right? So it goes backwards. And then you hold it there. But don't lean backwards when you do it, right? So you're sitting up and then you're just turning out one leg. Good, Anna. And then extend that leg, come back, push yourself forward if you need to, but you're going to bring the other leg up. Other leg comes up to half spider, that's what we're going to name it, half spider. Use your opposite hand to like sit up so your lower back is nice and straight. The last thing you want to do is curl your pelvis under because then you'll lose the stretch. So you want to sit up nice and straight and then use the same hand to push that knee down and back. And then hold it there. You should feel an opening in the hip. Then come out of that one, then you're going to go back to flat and then you're going to do full spider. So that's 2 legs lifted. But again, you're trying to keep it as flat, straight line as possible, okay? Full spider. And then you're going to reach the arms forward. Reach the arms forward. Good, Angelina. Well done. Good, Anna. It's getting better. Abby, yours is getting better too. That's good. Hold it there. Good, Angelina. Well done. And then keeping your body where it is, you're going to extend your legs, and then slowly roll through. Roll through, middle split slowly. Katie, you're going to go into a frog. And a frog as well. Frog at the back, yeah, that's a go. Once you're through, once you get through, you're going to bend your knees and go into frog. Down, down, Addison, down, 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 down. That's a go. Keep going, push. Oh, no, Miss Zoe. Do it again, do it again. You want to roll forward. I don't want to see anyone jumping backwards. Roll forwards, and then you're in frog. Keep going, forward. And then frog. So frog, we're trying to keep our hips on the ground, and you're trying to push your feet also on the ground. If you feel like it's helpful, you can put your feet up against the wall to try and hold them down, or put them underneath the couch or a sofa or whatever. If you feel like that's helpful, go for it. Angelina, if you need to stay up on your arms to stretch it out, that's fine with me as well. Katie, you're the same if you need to go up on your arms. Now, if you're in a grand plie, right? Okay, all you should need to do next is just extend the lower legs, and you'll be in like a second grand plie in second position. So if your quads are high enough, you need to just extend the knees and you'll come into second position. So for this one, your feet has to be on the ground. Your feet have to be on the ground, right? Your knees obviously have to be on the ground, but your hips might not be. Okay, so your feet, Emma, have to be on the ground. And Emma, you need to pull your knees out further. They're too low. You look like you're in a demi-plie. So make sure that you're in a flat grand plie in second. That means your hips and your knees are in the same line. And then push down. And if you need to come up onto your elbows, that's fine. If you need to go up onto your hands, that's fine. If you're not completely flat, you're going to continue to slide down. Addison, are you in a plie? I can't tell. That's a go. No, in grand plie in second position, huh? So go to second. Yeah. So yes. That looks better. From there, you're going to extend your legs back out to second and roll back through middle splits. Extend legs out first, good, and roll back through middle splits. Right, we're moving on to, we need a block now. We're going to do oversplit in second first before we do right and left leg. So you need your block or your books or whatever it is. And you're going to sit in straddle first, but put one leg underneath the block or the book or whatever. Angelina, did this one hurt at all last time? No, right? A little bit. Have you got anything that's higher? Maybe a chair? Like a fold out, something that's not super high, or a stool or something that's a little bit higher than the block?
I'll go check.
Okay. So Katie, we should be in straddle first. Go to straddle first, not leaning forward. Yeah. So sit down in straddle first. That's a go. And everyone else can go forward. Katie, just stay in straddle for a second. Everyone else roll forward into the split so that you're on your stomach and your legs can be turned in. No, still with the block, Miss Zoe. Come on, still with the block. Please make sure when you're on your stomach that your legs are in a straight line. Be careful you don't go too far. You'll lose the stretch if you're not in a straight line. Now, Angelina, try leaning, like rolling forward with the legs turned in. Yeah. Abby, are you in a straight line, sweetie? I can't tell. Okay. Katie, lean forward now, sweetie. Sorry. Try and hold it there, guys. Try and take some breaths and hold it in one position. Right? Don't move around. You're trying to pause in a position. Addison, get that little tuchus down. Down. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Slide. There you go. All right, guys, come out of that one. Shake the legs out, move them around. We're going to do the same thing on the other leg, obviously. If you need to stand up and move around, that's fine. Turn your hips in and out is good. Rolling your hips in sometimes helps. Doing the opposite of what you just did. All right, second leg, here we go. So we're in straddle first, in a straight line, ladies, straight line. Hips, knees, ankles. And then lean forward. Addison, come out of it for a second and then try again. Come out of it for a second and then try again, hon. Good go. And then come out of that one. Move legs around. Okay, next one. We're gonna do penché up the wall. Everyone looks like they have a wall, I think. Maybe. Even a little, you don't need a lot of space. It can be, yep, that's enough space, Allison. So you're going to have your, like pretend this is my wall here, right? You're gonna have your hands on the ground and then put your leg up the wall, you know, penché. You're trying to get as flat as you can. And then don't overcross the back leg. Like Abby, your leg is going like overcrossed. Make sure it's just in line with you. So your toe needs to be in line with your hip. And then hold it there. Good, Anna. Good, Emma. Well done. Yeah, if you need to increase it, you bring your bottom leg away from the wall and then push backwards. And then come out of that one. Just sit there for a second, move around a bit, move the legs. You can also do this one if you wanted to have your body upright instead of down. You can also do it in the doorway. So if you find a doorway, you hold on to one side and then you stick your leg up the other side of the doorway, okay? All right, we're gonna do the other leg. If you need to increase it, you gotta bring your bottom leg out from the wall. Move it away from the wall. Alison, watch that picture up there, hun. And when you're knocking anything off the wall. Abby, pull your supporting knee, sweetie. Supporting knee, yep, there it is. And then come out of that one. Just sit down on the ground for a minute. Move your legs around. We're gonna go into oversplit now on the right and left. Okay, so when you're ready, get your block, your chair, your books, whatever you're using. Pick a leg. I don't mind if it's a right or left, and we're gonna go over splits. And once you get to a position, or you're oversplit, then you're gonna hold it. You gotta hold that same split. Make sure you're not twisting. Make sure both hips are equal. You can go forward over the leg. And come out of that one. And then switch over to the other leg. again, Allison? Okay, come out of that one. Move legs around. And then we're going to go over to your stairs, or Zoe, try standing on the blocks. Put them up against something so they don't like move around. You're going to have the first half of your foot, so like your toes and the ball of your foot on the stair. Hold on to something too when you do this, and then you're just going to gently drop your heels down. So you're standing on the stair and you're going to gently drop your heels down. Pull behind the knees and just hold it there.
You like froze up, so I don't know what we're doing.
You're on the stairs. You're going to put the first your toe and your foot on the stair, and then just let it drop down.
Okay.
Zoe, can you do 2 feet at once, or is it just 1 foot? Yeah, do 2 feet together at the same time. Try not to bounce, just kind of like sit still and lengthen. And then come out of that one. Shake it out. We're just going to finish with the half pigeon, the attitude pigeon front and back. So attitude devant and attitude derriere, and then you're trying to square up the hips. The most important hip is the back leg hip. You want to pull it forward. And then make sure that your quad is in line with your hip. It's going back in a straight line from your hip. And then you can lean forward, if it has, especially that can help bring your hip forward too if you're leaning forward. And then come out of that one and switch over legs. So I'm going to say it again because this is the part that people get wrong. The back leg, the quad is supposed to go straight out from the hip. So it should be directly behind you. not out the side, right? And then you bend into the attitude, and then you're pushing that back hip down as much as possible so that you're sitting down. And then come out of that one. Face the front, and the first side that you stretched, you're gonna put one knee on top of the other, and then lean forward and hold that stretch. Come on, Allison. Last stretch, hun. Let's go. Switch over to the other leg. Try and relax your body forward so that you can have the weight of your body push the leg further and increase the stretch. And then come out of that one. And we are all done. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.